All-game NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Wallace. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. And for Houston, we've got Derek Lively. Green is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Green. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Here we are, Brent, right in the middle of the season now. How do players stay mentally sharp during this time of year?
Well, it's really coming down to a lot of what the support staff can do for your team. Physically, you want to be in the best condition you can. So are you getting your massages? Are you taking care of your treatments? Are you getting in the weight room to make sure your body is not atrophying in any way? You keep that strength that you put on in the off season. All these little things add up to you maintaining a level of performance and consistency that your teammates and yourself can rely on, Kevin.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Lets the three fly. And Sengun with the basket on the assist from Green.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Green. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Lively, that's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Simmons sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Green, no luck. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. A three-pointer is right on target.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
So it's the Thunder now, after the Rockets pick up 3. Simmons inside. Lively's there. Yep, that one goes.
And they make Simmons battle for it, but he was up to the task.
Lively a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Green. Kept alive. Williams comes with the double team. Green against Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sengun. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's Wallace. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standings as the group stage winds down.
And it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far. I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The Rockets making a switch here. Waters is checked in. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Rockets number 1.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Now here's Green. On the wing, Green. Lively inside. Guarded by Simmons. Lively the pass to Green. It's good from about 19 feet.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And he recovers it. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's McCain. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. McCain's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. And he drives in, and it's good for 2.
Coaches love Gilgeous Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now, here's Green, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Right side, Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Topic. Teardrop shot. That one doesn't drop. Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Here's Simmons. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A new lineup here for Houston. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma. Substitution on the court. Taking a look at the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Mason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous Alexander, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody down. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Wallace. He's got 8. Williams passes to Wiggins. Now, here's Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Wallace against Green. Outside, Ball. Houston moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it up high. Got a piece of it. Holmgren with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And the slam by Williams.
So quick in that open floor, Jalen Williams.
Now here's Green. 26 points for him last game against Minnesota. Pass to Lively. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. A nice shot by McCain.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lively a screen on Wallace. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Wallace against Green. Wallace left side. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Where, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
The drive by Green and taken away by Wallace. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction.
You watch Şengün, he has all the moves on the interior.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now here's Wallace. He's got 10. To the inside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA able to slip out with that speed, escape up the court. From there, it's easy work.
This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one. So for the Rockets, Waters is checked in, and it's Cooper in for Dillingham. And so it's Houston enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Houston Rockets.
Give them credit. They just keep coming, pushing the action, drawing lots of whistles. They actually made the game kind of kinny. Get it? Ugly.
Oh, I thought you loved me. But an effective way for them. Man, love their effort, but don't love the...
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
A bunch of long-range snipers.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Alperen Sengun has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Green. Also, Derek Lively out there. And it's Waters in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so here is Houston. Now Green. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Lively.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Green. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Holmgren. And McCain pulls it down.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Houston leading by 14. Here's Green. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Green, no luck. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Holmgren can't hit. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Wallace outside. Bounce pass from Williams. The Rockets pull it in.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Rockets #1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. One-on-one fast break. Wasted no time on that one. Waters got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Oklahoma City shooting straight 49% from the field. Wallace, good.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Ball's checked in for Houston. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside, Green. Green with a screen for Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, the Atlanta Hawks come to town. That will tip off a homestand for them.
And for that game against San Antonio, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Great timing on that play, and Williams with no wasted motion.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Holmgren. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's averaging 20 points, 7 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
And he comes up with the deuce. Wallace has got 14 points.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Rockets leading by 16. Green deciding where to go with it. Takes the 13-footer. Lively's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Houston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's McCain. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. 11 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now here's Wallace. Lively defending. Williams for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ball dishes to Green. And stolen by Simmons. Poke loose. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. And Wallace gets double teamed. 6 to shoot. Simmons passes to Williams. For 3, Holmgren. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 22 is their biggest lead. Green with a screen on Williams. Green passes to Green. And yes, it's good. Green's got 19 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Topic is checked in for Cason Wallace. Here's Topic. Outside Williams. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. No good. Shot missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. And there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Wiggins. Williams is out there with Lou George. Then it's Topic, and it's Wallace in at the 2. Pass to Williams. Here's Topic. The Thunder with another miss.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Green passes to Waters. Green up on top. Houston moving it around. And the basket by Waters.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Topic. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And here is Green. There's the lob to the hoop. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, gotta get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Pass to Dort. Right side, Williams. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. You feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
That's good from Williams.
There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Simmons checked in for George. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. And it's Green missing. Thunder trailing by 21. And it's Simmons penetrating. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Look at the power Simmons puts behind his drive, making it tough for the defense to stop him.
Here's McCain. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. On the wing, Green. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Green's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Lively against Gilgeous-Alexander. Simmons, a screen on Lively. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Green, the screen. Right side, Green. Over Topic. Again, the miss by Green. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green.
I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Şengün's checked in for Derek Lively. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Mason Wallace, he's checked in for Topic. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight. Spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Green passes to Şengün. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Highlight reel play from Şengün. Great timing.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Pass to Waters. And here is Şengün. Green kicks to Şengün. Launches a three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Simmons, and it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
Holmgren gets the bucket. Here's Green. There's 1:59 left here in the fourth quarter. Şengün with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lob up there for Şengün. Shoots the three. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Simmons.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. He's fantastic at sensing when one of his guys has got some freedom.
Green drives in, and it's Green with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Wallace kicks to Williams. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Williams has got 12 points in just the second half. Rockets leading by 20.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Free throw good, Green. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down. Green with the ball. Now here's Green. The tray. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Green, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Outside, Green. So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our